Diamonds. We all love them, right? There's a reason why these sparkling beauties are by far the most popular stone in the jewellery industry. Round, oval, hexagonal, marquise cut, pear cut, trillion cut, rough cut, clear or with beautiful inclusions, whatever your preference, there's no denying that they are beautiful. But did you know there are different kinds of diamonds? And I'm not just talking about the way that they look or the way that they are cut, but I'm talking about the way that they are formed. So traditional natural diamonds were formed 3 billion years ago in the center of the Earth's crust. And they came into existence because of a combination of heat and pressure. Billions of years later, we came along. We saw how pretty and shiny they were, and we just had to have them, and we channeled our inner magpies and snatched them from the earth, took them home, cut them into pretty shapes, and then set them in metal so that we could wear them every single day. Well, one thing led to another, and before we knew it, things escalated. Upon realizing how valuable and how rare these beautiful gemstones were, we just had to have more. And this is how mines were born. However, when there is money to be had, you can also find greed, corruption and exploitation. As the majority of diamonds can be found in Africa, this continent hosts many huge mining areas that are run by multi-million-dollar corporations. Now, as you can imagine, this sort of mining industry has many problems. Number one, labor exploitation. As we all know, diamonds are very expensive, and this is because they take back-breaking labor in order to find and mine. However, the workers, in the vast majority of cases, do not reap the monetary benefits of their efforts. Millions of African miners earn less than $1 a day. 2. Environmental issues. In order to fulfill supply and demand, there is a huge over-mining problem. In order to get as many diamonds as possible, as fast as possible, huge oil-guzzling machines are used to rip open the earth. Not only is this not environmentally friendly because of the amount of pollution that these machines cause, but also by excavating huge parts of the land, this can cause irreparable environmental damage. This causes landslides, deforestation, and extinction of a lot of flora and fauna. 3. Corruption and shady diamond dealings. We've all heard the term before of blood diamonds, or at least watched the 2006 Leonardo DiCaprio movie about it. And you might be thinking, come on, surely these things don't happen anymore. Well, let's just say that diamond traceability and even just in general gemstone traceability is still a very shady area. People in the jewellery industry have multiple times tried to actually find out the provenance of certain gemstones, and in particular diamonds, to no avail. In many cases, people have even been thrown out of huge corporations for actually just going in and asking for the provenance of a certain gemstone. Everything in the trade is still rather shrouded in darkness and mystery and untraceability, and it leaves you with this uneasy feeling of not knowing where you're getting it from, but also what you're maybe unwittingly supporting. Now, you might say, this all sounds absolutely terrible and I don't really want to support this industry, but I love diamonds. Does that mean that I can now never buy a piece of diamond jewellery or never buy a diamond? No, because there are actually 2 very easy and straightforward solutions that means that you can still buy diamonds and still buy diamond jewellery, but have your conscience clear. Solution number 1 is buy from certified fair trade and fair mind dealers and miners. These are often small-scale companies that own small mines and that sell directly to you, cutting out any middlemen in the process, and allows you to really have that traceability and see firsthand where your gemstones are coming from and what the working conditions are in said mines. If you want to find out more about sustainable mines and sustainable dealers, then just visit the Ethical Making Resources website, which provides you with a list of ethical mines and dealers. Solution number 2, lab-grown diamonds. Now, you might be thinking, why would I buy a lab-grown diamond? Surely lab-made is not eco-friendly. And true, in order to make lab-grown diamonds, you need to use machinery to actually recreate the conditions in which diamonds are formed. However, compared to the amount of machinery and chemicals used in a mine, actually producing them in a lab does actually cut down pollution quite a lot. Also, a lot of labs at the moment are modernizing, and they are actually substituting traditional machinery for solar paneled machinery and are actually running an ethical lab. So again, this makes their process actually quite eco-friendly. So you might be thinking, okay, but surely they're not as good as the real thing. Well, actually, they look exactly the same. And how do they look exactly the same? Because they are actually made the same way. Only one takes 3 billion years to make, while the other takes, well, considerably less time. But the end result is actually the same, because these new machines actually recreate the environment that a diamond needs to be created. So they are actually creating diamonds rather than trying to reproduce diamonds, if that makes sense. Now, this in the past didn't used to be the case. It would actually be quite obvious to someone in the know of what a real diamond looked like and what a fake diamond looked like. However, now it's getting harder and harder and harder to tell the distinction because there is virtually no distinction. At the moment, even experts in diamonds are saying that they cannot tell the difference between a natural diamond and a lab-grown diamond. This is how good the machinery is getting and how good our knowledge for recreating this environment is actually getting. And you might be thinking, okay, all valid points, but lab-grown diamonds are so much cheaper than natural diamonds, so they've got to not be as good, surely. Well, actually, no. The reason why natural diamonds are so expensive is because of their rarity, because of the difficulty in actually mining them and the amount of back-breaking labor that needs to go into actually mining them, and also because of their perceived value. While lab-grown diamonds require a lot less to produce, and therefore it allows them to be more affordable. Lab-grown diamonds are actually becoming more and more popular, and they might be the solution for preserving the amount of small resources that our Earth has left and still manage to make beautiful jewellery. But at the end of the day, the choice is completely yours. Lab-grown or natural, whatever you prefer. You may say, yes, I really care about the fact that my piece of jewellery has something that is real and has come from the earth and has taken that 3 billion years to create. And go ahead, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But just make sure you actually buy from a certified fair trade and fair mind dealer. And on the other hand, you may say, you know what? I don't actually care about the fact that it's come from the earth. I care more about the look of the diamond, and I care about the fact that I'm trying to minimize the amount of mining that's going on at the moment, in which case lab-grown diamonds might be perfect for you. As I said, the choice is ultimately yours. Well, I hope you found this video interesting and have enjoyed learning all about diamonds today. If you have any questions, or if this video has suddenly sparked a deep desire to have a piece of diamond jewelry made, then feel free to contact me directly through my social media at Lorna Design, or through my website at lornaromanenghi.com, and I am always here and happy to hear from you. And if you haven't already, then please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notifications button that will keep you alerted to any new videos coming out. Thanks again for listening, and see you all next week for my next video. Bye!